It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'm joined by a very special guest today. My co-host today is my co-host in life, my wife Dawn.
Hi, Eastern North Carolina. Glad to be here.
Yeah, so this is the East Daily Download. It's a little bit different format today. It's Bring Your Spouse to Work Day, apparently. And I brought my wallet yesterday, and I just said, hey, just stick around for a whole day, and we can do the show together because it's a new experience, trying new things. So, what's going on?
Well, currently I'm doing a live TV show, apparently. So
it's live?
Oh no,
that's news to me.
Yeah. Didn't they tell you? Didn't you get the memo from upstairs that we're going live?
We are in trouble.
Yeah.
We are in trouble. I need to be on best behavior now. Wow. Okay. So we've got a big show in store for you today. As always, here on the East Daily Download, we have a lot of stuff to get to. So let's get to it, and then we'll come back and you'll just see the funny, witty banter that a married couple has back and forth. It might remind you of your own home life. Maybe not. Who knows? Hard to say. So check this story out, and we'll be back in a little bit. Oh, you know it's down east right now. That means they're going to have food.
Oh, good. I'm starving.
Okay.
Today we're visiting Brew Downtown in Jacksonville, a cafe nestled in a nook on Newbern Street.
It was previously owned by a friend of mine, and she had wanted to kind of do bigger and better things. And I had just casually mentioned, hey, if you ever think about, selling, let me know. And she said, well, as a matter of fact. So that's kind of how it started. My husband and I had been in the corporate restaurant world. Me on the marketing side and my husband on the restaurant management side of things. I did front of the house, he did the back of the house, and that's kind of how we've adopted things. The big challenge was I'm spending 24/7 with my spouse. Were we strong enough in our relationship to be able to put all that together? And I just said, you know what, we've always been a kind of fly by the seat of your pants, and so we kind of threw the balls in the air, and this is where it landed. I just kind of wanted that feel and that vibe that you were more comfortable here.
So tell me why you come to Brew Downtown.
I enjoy the environment. The food's good, it's reasonable, and she has a loyal following. I'm just one of many.
I wanted to provide good food that was homemade, not like eggs from a carton poured out. We actually crack the eggs. We go through and inspect all of the food. I'm also a big proponent of recycling. Food is comfort. I don't care where you are. I don't care what country you're in. Food is a comfort. It's a basic necessity. We've got so many people in this community that are from all over the world that if I can bring them together to share a meal and enjoy some food and some laughter, you feel like you can just be comfortable and be you.
What are online originals, local stories, local documentaries, special features? Everything you need at your fingertips. WNCT.com online originals. Now downloading Tech Beat Tuesday.
With a swipe of a phone, customers this morning walked into Amazon's new Amazon Go Grocery, a grocery store like any other with items like produce, meats, and beer. Except when you're done, you don't pay a cashier because there aren't any. You simply walk out.
Convenience is going to be great. So it's fun we both work in tech, so it's kind of cool to see.
This new location in Capitol Hill is the future of where the Seattle-based tech giant sees grocery stores moving. Its Amazon Go Grocery is 5 times larger than its Amazon Go stores, which focus on convenience and simple items. And with the disruptions it's bringing, traditional brick and mortars like Safeway and QFC are put on notice.
This Amazon Go grocery store is here in Capitol Hill, where you have more of a residential population. It's a larger store, more focused on groceries to take home, quick and easy meals to make at home, that sort of thing.
Amazon says the items are competitively priced and sourced locally. The way it works is customers will pick out their items individually priced so there's no weighing involved and walk out. Everything you buy is tracked by those sensors there on the ceiling and then charged to your Amazon account, but there is some disagreement on how much data could be handed over to the company.
It's going to learn the patterns of what you get, and I'm sure that will lead to some advertising and things like that, but I think it's convenient.
Amazon would not disclose its expansion plans on these grocery stores this morning, but says it looks forward to seeing this concept take hold. In Seattle's Capitol Hill, Ron Munoz, Cairo 7 News.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. We are just checking out the WNCT mobile app, more specifically the East Daily Download on it. Look at that. Isn't that something?
That's great. I love that set.
It's almost like,
oh,
wait, that's,
there it is. Oh.
This is, it's like watch, that's me. I'm watching me. Now, too bad I'm not on the mobile app in that, because then it would be like,
I love that chair.
It's over there right now. It's behind the camera. You can't see it. Anyway, so for instance, you know, how do you watch the show?
Well, if you're like me, you might be a little busy and not watch it first thing in the morning when it airs. So I actually watch it on my mobile app, pull up the NCT mobile app and hit download, and then I can watch it anytime. If I've got downtime at work or in the evening, I watch it when it's convenient for me.
And also you can go to the WNCT.com website, as you were talking about also, that you like to do sometimes, and go to the download tab there, and all these episodes are there for your convenience, and we try to put them up in advance so you can sometimes watch tomorrow's show today. So, look at that. Okay, now see, oh, that's a people and places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Where is that?
I don't know. It'll say in a minute. You can check out the episode we're checking out. We're watching February the 24th episode. Go and watch that, and you can watch what we're watching right now. This is getting more mind-blowing by the moment. So speaking of mind-blowing, this next story, yeah, you can go ahead and watch that if you like. Yeah, so this next story is mind-blowingly good. So check it out, and we'll be back in a little bit here on the East Daily Download.
Hi, my name is Kimber Stone. I'm the Director of Member Relations and Programs at the Chamber. The Director of Member Relations is responsible for just checking on our members once they become a member and seeing their needs in the community and ways that we can assist them as a chamber. And then I'm also in charge of the Adult Leadership Institute program and the Teen Leadership Institute program. The Teen Leadership Institute program is geared towards sophomore and junior students in high school. And this is an opportunity for them to learn more about the career opportunities out in the community, as well as learn more about the community itself and foster their leadership skills. The youth, we like to retain the young talent in our area and get them involved in different civic and community organizations. And the adult, to introduce them to all the different types of industries that are here. I have lived here for 11 years and went through the program last year and did not realize all that Greenville had to offer. So it's just a way to foster their leadership skills as well and introduce them to the different areas of our community. And then we also have our young professionals of Pitt County, and this is a group of young leaders, and they work to create the community of Greenville as a place to live, work, and play. And they do networking events, Rise and Sit professional development events, community service events, and then they have, over the past 4 years, recently raised funds for Viadent cancer care for over $37,000. To do what I do and see the impact I have with the students for the teen leadership or the adults or the young professionals is amazing to watch, and to give back to our community is definitely rewarding for me.
The East Daily Download is all about local businesses. If you're interested in having your local business showcased, contact Joel Bullard at 252-355-8520 or jbullard@WNCT.com.
Wendy's is revamping their breakfast. The full menu consists of 9 sandwiches, including a morning edition of its famous Baconator. It's also debuting a maple bacon chicken croissant and a honey butter chicken biscuit. New side dishes include potato wedges and sausage gravy. There's also a new blend of coffee and an iced Frosty Chino.
I believe it was Brian Bailey, because I refereed football and basketball, and my first year was back in 1996. And Brian was always at the football games and videotaping. That's what made me start watching, but we would watch and see who would be on the football on TV. He'll pull you in, sports will pull you in for watching newscasts. Congratulations to Bailey for 35 years. Ain't nothing like Touchdown Friday.
Our nation's capital, decisions are made here that affect all of us. And today, more than ever, people want truth, understanding, and accountability. So join us every evening as we bring you CBS News original reporting from around the world, while keeping our eye on what's going on right here in Washington.
And bringing you the latest news and weather across the East.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell from Washington, D.C.
After WNCT 9 on Your Side News. Watch 9 on Your Side News anywhere, anytime with Live Stream 9.
Do that.
What's nearby?
Well, you know, you're familiar with the area.
That's true. I am familiar with the area. But...
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. Sorry, we were just having a marital confab discussing food and what we're going to do. But I was jumping ahead to dinner because I'm about the dinner, but she's more about the breakfast. Except for breakfast. Don't want to do. See, I like
I'm
breakfast.
not a breakfast for dinner. Are you a breakfast for dinner or not a breakfast for dinner person? I think
click on our poll
weird.
right now. We don't have a poll up, but if we did, click on it. But we don't.
Pretend there's a poll and tell us if you like to eat breakfast for dinner or not for dinner.
That's on our social media sites. Now, see, I did the tie-in right there to social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram, and use the East Daily Download hashtag. We'd love to hear from you. And now I think we should probably get back to the show because they've probably heard enough of us talking about food.
Yeah, I want to see more about Eastern North Carolina.
What she said. So why don't you just throw to the story, just tell the nice people that watch the next story, and we'll be back in a little bit. Tell them.
Watch this next story about something cool in Eastern North Carolina.
The Craven County School District and the Board of Education want your feedback.
It's our tax money.
They're holding a series of meetings so you can tell them what you want to see.
So if it's my tax money that's going to the school system, I want to know what's going on. The school system wants to know what we want done.
The long-range facility planning meetings are part of a master plan by the Board of Education to fix up the schools.
And what we're looking at is the condition of our facilities, being our schools, and what we may want to do to upgrade.
School district staff and community members are putting in multiple requests, including new HVAC systems, new bleachers, and lights in the parking lots. Mom of 3 Craven County students, Lori Poplin, wants to see an elementary school put back together.
Our elementary school, which was damaged during Florence, I know that their roof has not been completed yet.
She voiced her request at the public meeting.
I'm looking out for not just the well-being of my students, but those that live in my community.
Poplin says even if you're not a Craven County parent, it's important to be in the know.
Even if you don't have a kid there, your tax money is involved. Go and be involved in it.
What we're hoping is that we will come to some consensus and some agreement on what is best for our schools and our school system and our students.
After your favorite CBS shows, watch your local 9 on Your Side News at 11 to wrap up your day and to prepare for tomorrow with your local news, weather, education, city development, and more from across the East. Every day, WNCT 9 is on your side.
5 years ago, there really wasn't much going on. Vacant buildings everywhere.
It's just growing a lot, and I love just the feel of this area. I love being a part of just the change that's happening.
The energy here, you can just feel it. Everybody supports each other.
The activities have surpassed sort of what we thought it would happen in the first 5 years.
And there's more coming, by the way.
I think it's going to continue to grow. We have other businesses that are planning to open up very soon, and I think there's just going to be more and more.
Look, we're not going to make it all back in one possession. You got to just keep chipping away and chipping away.
To be cast as basketball players in The Way Back, Ben Affleck's young co-stars had to prove they could act and play.
So I would have to do like an audition and we'll read lines, and then after that they'd be like, well, you gotta go get dressed and then you're gonna meet on this day at this court and we're gonna run you and we're gonna like tell you these plays and see how you can process these plays and how athletic you are. And then after that, you're gonna have a director's call back and then audition. And then you're thinking like you're gonna know if you got the part. Then like, no, you're gonna come back and do another basketball training session thing. So it was like, it was difficult, but you know, it was definitely worth every second because you get to do a movie with him attached.
I'm feeling very much like Lazarus. I'm kind of in the, the beginnings of a second life.
Paul Williams is getting the Songwriters Hall of Fame's highest honor. The Grammy winner will receive the Johnny Mercer Award, which goes to someone already inducted into the hall who upholds the gold standard of songwriting. The composer of such hits as We've Only Just Begun, Rainy Days and Mondays, Evergreen, and Rainbow Connection will be honored at the 51st Annual Songwriters Hall of Fame Gala in New York on June 11th. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
The East Daily Download is your home for all things local. Local food.
It's delicious.
Local fashion.
Get to see Jamila's looks strutting down the runway.
Local music.
Today I'm here with Brian Burke, Back Pocket Buddha.
Local stories.
I was struggling with exercising at all.
Local businesses.
We're here to talk to you about dehumidification.
And a whole lot of fun.
And the action will begin.
Join us weekdays at 7 for the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, sunshine. Today could be your lucky day. Everything will go your way.
The North Carolina Second Chance Alliance is an advocacy group.
We've been advocating for a host of issues.
Fighting for better resources and fair chances for justice-involved individuals.
As we do this work to build communities, we can't forget those people who are returning back into our communities.
The Pitt County chapter launched less than 6 months ago, but they're already making a difference. Members, including Portia Bright Pittman, have been advocating on behalf of these individuals in Raleigh. They're pushing for the Second Chance Act and Representative Candy Smith's Ban the Box bill to be passed into law.
Well, currently they're actually sitting in rules. However, the speaker did say that he would actually bring the Second Chance Act up for a vote when they come back for a short session.
Bright Pittman is the community organizer for the Pitt County chapter. She wants to see the organization expand. One way she's pushing for that is by giving members a focus.
We've actually formed a host of committees tonight.
The phone banking, education, and advocacy committees.
And those committees will be paramount to the Second Chance Alliance because it will enable us to have the volunteer support to be able to implement a host of the policies and things that we're hoping to get passed.
The members have to work hard now in order to help those who need it.
So we've got to come together and begin to work to make sure these folks have resources, make sure they have love, make sure they know that they have the support.
People always ask me what kind of weather I like the most, and the more I stay in the business, the older I get, I always jokingly tell them I like sunny days. I like sunny days when it's about 70 degrees and there's no active weather coming anywhere. I have a lot of people in my family that love snow. I am not among them. I know many of you like snowfall. I think for a meteorologist when it snows, especially in eastern North Carolina, it means time away from family. I'll take a sunny day over snow any day.
Despite a growing economy and a solid jobs market, 3/4 of Americans are still sweating about money. According to a new report from J.D. Power, 75.5% of respondents said they felt stress over their current financial situation, and many reported not being able to cover a $500 emergency. Adding to the downbeat news, when asked to include all cash, bank accounts, investments, and retirement accounts at their disposal, 35% said they have less than $1,000 in savings. 22% say they have less than $200. The lack of savings is likely due to the overhang of debt. More than a quarter say they have $10,000 or more in student loan debt. 23% say they have $5,000 or more in credit card debt. The survey points to improving financial literacy as the answer, But also important is the fact that many Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. To learn why, you can go to JillOnMoney.com. In New York, I'm Jill Schlesinger.
So whose show is this anyway?
Y'all feeling all the feels? We beat the bullies. Can I be a part of your family? Yes! Do you like chocolate?
Yeah, I mean, like takes care of your soul.
And your butt if you want to grow?
Stop shoveling snow and watch Kelly Clarkson.
The East Daily Download is your home for all things local. Local food, local fashion, local music, local businesses, and a whole lot of fun. Join us weekdays at 7 for the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW or on the WNCT mobile app.
Because we have this backdrop, but we'll put it somewhere when we get new shelving and everything back here. Oh, hey everybody. Welcome back to the East Daily Download. Actually, it's going to wrap the show up, I think. That's pretty much it. This is the fourth segment. That's it.
Mark was just showing me this great piece of art that he made at the Painted Peacock, and what I heard was that he knows how to paint. So we'll put that skill to work at home later.
No, I see what the confusion is here.
Thank you, Painted Peacock.
I feel like I misrepresent. No, I think.
Say bye, Mark. We got to go home and paint now. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks to my wife for being here, I guess. I don't know. And we'll see you on the next episode of the East Daily Download because apparently I have to go paint.
When we hit the road for the next edition of the East Daily Download. It's Wednesday, so we've got a new edition of Q&A with AQ. We take a look at this week's farm report. We sit down for an interview with the owner of New Look Bouncing Party.
We started out with 3 and we have over 150 now. And that's because I'm a hoarder.
And we'll take a look at this week's weather school with Jerry Jackson. We'll see you on the next edition of the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.